That sucks. Woo, woo! Come on in this coop. Talk to me now. Hey, I got a little project coming up and I need some battery leads. I need some hot leads and I need some grounds. It gives me a great opportunity to use this tool that I just got. I've only had it a little short period of time, used it once or twice, but now I'm fixing to use it multiple times. So I'm curious to see, do I really like it? It's a hydraulic crimper. And it leaves the little octagon shaped crimps. So far, I've liked them. Today, we're gonna try it out on these battery leads. And because of a tragedy here at the shop, a death of my heat gun, we're gonna try out this a Harbor Freight special and see if it'll hold up here in the shop. We'll do a little heat shrink today in our test of Rooster's new crimp. Let's just get in it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. This is not a sponsored product. I bought this on Amazon, and I'm not gonna try and butcher the name of it, but there it is. I'll leave a link in the description below, but let's take a look at what we've got. We've got some instructions there, and I did notice they send a little repair kit. I'm gonna hang on to that. I don't know if they're being nice or they know something I don't, but there's that. I'm not even gonna attempt it. That right there, link in the description. YQK-70, hydraulic pump tool. Comes with quite a few. Let's just go from the bottom. Looks like I can do an 8 gauge up through, what does that say? 2/0? Hey, that's cable right there, bud. I'm gonna change the jaws out to the size I need, release the pressure on that knob, and these just pull out. And I'm wanting to crimp this battery wire, so I get me some 6 gauge jaws installed. That's a lot of pumping to get that thing to close. Man, I might have been better off to I don't know. Let's see how I like it. Can't find my 6 gauge, so we'll just cut us a nice little bead around it. I'll have to find them other trimmers. That feels good, like I bottomed out down in there. I don't know. Turn it on, turn the knob on. And I find it easier for me to lay it down and watch your finger. Just go till your bottom's out and see what it looks like. It always leaves a little tab, and I'll show you, oops, to each side. All right. Now that's a lot of movement, but that it's on, and I'm happy with that. But it leaves a very pronounced tab to either side that I'm not really a fan of, and I hadn't found a way to get past it. So I'm gonna use it for a while, and y'all let me know if you're using one of these. Am I using it improperly? I don't like that. I really wanted more of a conformed octagon bite, but yet I haven't really gotten it out of this particular crimper yet. I'm actually wanting it to recreate and produce a crimp very much like this. Nice octagon crimp on there, little flare on the bottom right. Man, that's what I want. I'm not quite achieving that effect. I'm gonna swap them jaws out from that 6 to some 4s I just want to see, can I get a bit more of a uniform crimp? Let's pop these in here. It's a lot of work, I'm telling you. Did I done crimped it too far? Heck yeah. Yeah. Let's see if stepping it up to a 4-gauge die works a little better. And will it hold the wire though? And will I have to change the out? Is this going to be more work than this tool's worth? Let's find out. That's bottomed out. Open it. Well, that's a much better looking crimp. That gives me that octagon shape that the tool promises to deliver. Let's see, will it hold it? It does. It does. It does. It does. All right. Get to stripping them down. Oh, let me get my strippers back out. Everybody likes a good stripper. I'm gonna have to get me a better stripper. Something more suitable for that size if I'm gonna do this many of them. Man, this is kind of cumbersome. That didn't bite. What does that tell you? You didn't go far enough. That's what that tells you. See if we can get it. It went up in there. Let's see if it'll bite it. Finishes. Crimp. That sucks. Because I'm testing this thing out, I don't want to spend too much time making a bad product here. I want to double check this thing. Let's swap these dies out again. Get these 4s out of the way. Get these 6s back in here. Now, let me see if this thing will bite now. Right there. I may have to just live with them little tabs on them. Because I'd rather have the tab than I had to have the wire pull out the doggone thing. This is a bit, I want to say I don't like it yet. All right, that feels good. You stay with that 6. Let's crimp these others back in it on a 6. That's a lot of effort. Nonetheless, a tedious chore no matter the tool you've got. So far not as, I've used this tool a time or two and was fairly impressed with the crimp that I got. But in comparison to the weight and how many times I gotta pump it, to be quite honest, my personal review is for me to build multiples of the same thing over and over again, this may not be the tool for me. I'm gonna go back and catch some of these that I wasn't happy with on the size, and I stepped the die from a 6 to a 4, but I did not get a secure crimp, which that makes sense. I put the wrong size on there, but I'm getting an ugly crimp when I put it back on, when I swap it back over to a 6 gauge die. And then I'm sitting here and I'm pumping and pumping. I'd like to make one pull. I think I'm gonna revamp the way I'm doing it. This may be the tool for you if you're just doing one or two. It seems to make a secure one. I mean, I'm not fighting with it other than that tab it's leaving on the edge. One needs to be redone. And the only reason I'm redoing it, just to be clear, the ones that I'm redoing are the ones that I crimped with the 4 gauge die to try and get a prettier crimp out of it. It's just gonna have the doggone little tab on it. I'll show you. I don't know if that one's gonna be any good. It ain't pulling out. So far, does this crimp? Yeah. Is it pretty? No, it ain't pretty. Tries to leave that octagon shape, but you see the flange on the sides? Not a fan of that. But as far as it crimping it down, I don't feel as though it's pulling out of there. So let me wrap these up. This has got to be a joy to watch me sit here and crimp fits. So let's come back and add a little heat. Add a little heat. Who do you think you are? I made it through the crimper portion of it. I'm not really sold on that. I think I'm gonna need something I'm gonna need something a little quicker than that. All that pumping the little hydraulic cylinders, it's not gonna work for me in the future, but does it make a good crimp? I'm not gonna deny. It makes a crimp that holds. The little tabs that it leaves on the side, I'm not a fan of. So let's see if my other purchase pans out. Harbor Freight heat gun. We're gonna check this out too. Of course, the crimper being bought on Amazon, this bought from Harbor Freight, not a sponsor, either one of them. But 2 settings, got a low and a high. Let's just see how it does on the heat shrink. Don't say nothing to me about them things being cut crooked. I didn't cut them. I'm gonna use them. Woo, that baby get hot. Couple more. I just got to tell you, man, if this was a contest and we was pitting the tool of the day from Harbor Freight versus the tool of the day from Amazon, they both worked. They both did their job. This tool wins today. This tool requires too much work on my part to make that many crimps. the crimper I got from Amazon. Man, it's, does it crimp? Yes, indeed, it does crimp. It leaves those little tags to each side where the jaws meet. The other complaint I have, it's quite short, and it's a lot of this to create a closed die. So a lot of labor goes into that. I might go back to hitting him with a hammer, who knows. On the other hand, my purchase from Harbor Freight, albeit $9.99, I think I'm happier with this purchase. Is it gonna last long? Probably not. But it's working now, and the original died, so let's try a cheapo. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. Crimp your cables, use your heat shrink, and have a good day. Rooster got time to play. I gotta get busy. Alright. Put all my stuff. I gotta put all my stuff up, and then y'all can go home. Y'all can go now.